Although the year 2020 has begun with new hopes, some of the footprints of 2019 remained with the new beginnings. Who would have thought of a virus that China informed the world in December 2019 will become the biggest dread of 2020 and shake nearly 196 countries across the world? Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome, SARS, coronavirus 2 leads to a disease, COVID-19. In this video, we will acquaint you with all the necessary details about this fierce, aggressively spreading coronavirus in 4 parts: its origin, how does it spreads, its effects, and what you can do. Let's begin with the first part. How it emerged. There have been a lot of rumors around the world regarding its origin. Some claim that this is a conspiracy in which a bioweapon has been developed for the shakedown of the world, while some claim that this virus was spread due to an accident in laboratory, and the lab specimen spread it into humans. There are various speculations around the world. However, no conclusive and solid explanation has been found about its origin and emergence. Coronavirus derived its name from the Latin term, corona, which means crown. The virus has a crown-like appearance, depicting spikes attached to its membrane. These spikes attach to the specific receptors of host cells. Coronaviruses primarily infected animal cells, including pigs, chicken, bats, and civets. Moreover, evidences that coronavirus have infected camels have been found. Furthermore, this virus had been discovered in pangolin, the animal species which is protected. However, these animals have been illegally utilized for food, medicines, and rituals in the region where there was the first outbreak of COVID-19. Thus, a potential strain of coronavirus infected humans, causing acute respiratory syndrome. The conclusions tell that there had been a spillover or droplet infection from these animals to humans, and the virus began spreading from a human to another human, from region to another region, and now terrified humans across the entire world. How does it spread into a human body? Coronavirus can spread into human body through surfaces, and its prime way is droplet infection. It spreads through cough, sneeze, or touch of already affected animals or people. Moreover, it can spread when you rub your eyes or nose with your fingers that already have droplets of the virus. Primarily, the virus makes its way into a human body through nasal gateway. Subsequently, it targets the intestines, spleen, and lungs to multiply. Its major site of action is lungs, which are connected to billions of surface cells of the body. Coronavirus targets specific receptors on cell membrane for injecting its genetic material. This genetic material gives instructions of multiplication into the cells. The cells follow the instructions until the last instruction, which is to self-destruct. The cell melts itself, releasing these coronaviruses to more cells into the lungs. This process takes place without making its symptoms evident in humans. Within a week, millions of cells are infected with the virus. The next target of this virus is our immune system. As immune cells enter into a fight against virus, this virus infects some of the cells and give instructions to self-destruct themselves, just the same way it did to the cells in lungs. In many cases, with strong immune system, these immune cells inhibit the growth of coronaviruses. However, in some cases, immune cells are affected and lead to severe damage. Its effects on the world. According to the World Health Organization, the coronavirus pandemic has spread over 200 countries across the world. More than 1.8 million confirmed cases and more than 119,000 confirmed deaths have been registered until April 15, 2020. The highest number of cases is in the US with more than 578,000 individuals registered to be positive, followed by Spain, with more than 169,000 cases. More than 23,000 deaths have taken place in the US, whereas more than 17,000 deaths been recorded in Spain. The pandemic is growing significantly in Italy, more than 159,000 cases, Germany, 125,000, France, more than 97,000. The United Kingdom, more than 88,000 cases. Numbers stated above are as per World Health Organization website, updated on April 15, 2020, 2 a.m. CEST. What you can do? Simple measures can be taken to prevent the spread of infection and keep yourself and your family safe. Stay at home. The foremost important measure is to stay at home. This is an ideal way to prevent infection from other people. In emergency cases, if you go out, avoid handshakes, hugging, or any other physical contact. Maintain at least 3 feet distance from others. Wash your hands frequently. Thoroughly washing hands with alcohol-containing sanitizer, soap, or gel will kill viruses that might be on your hands. Avoid touching nose, mouth, and eyes. Hand touching to these surfaces may cause infection. The infected fingers and hands can transmit virus to your body. Respiratory hygiene is important. While sneezing and coughing, cover the mouth with tissue paper or hand. Then dispose the tissue and wash hands thoroughly. Seek medical attention if you have cold, fever, or breathing problem. If you are not feeling well and suffering from above conditions, seek medical help immediately. Getting help in advance will help in fast recovery. In addition, stay at home if you are sick. If you are advised to go in quarantine, follow the advice strictly. Stay aware about current situation. Be well informed about the current situation around you. If the government and healthcare authorities are taking some measures, cooperate with them and follow those instructions strictly.